Guys, I might have just made one of my best coasters ever, even over like Silver Dragon, and with the same concept of condensed and Silver Dragon, I guess combined, I have made Venom, which is sort of lots of inversions, very close to itself, but with the train passing by itself a lot as well. And it's even smaller, by in a 23 by 8 space, and hits higher stats in about everything. So if you want to do quick comparisons, Metroplex has about a 6.8 excitement, if you're wondering. And it's just like better in every regard, I would think. Except, maybe drop height over Metroplex, but lots of airtime even for this amount of space as well. Kind of short-ish, I guess, but it's pretty good, and I already have it here. If you're wondering why there's a fence there, because... bleh. If you're wondering why there's a fence there, it's so I can remove a strut or support whatever that seems like a head chopper that I don't want. For realism purposes. So we're going to follow this train right here as it goes down into this overbank curve after a vertical drop, basically, into what I believe is called a serpent roll, which is like a cobra roll except exits going the same direction. Thanks, Coaster Force literally posted that video like yesterday. Into a curve through a loop that has two different paths through it. The serpent roll and this curve right here as it circles around onto the lift hill, of which it then goes up. It goes back into a drop, into the largest drop of the ride. Hits brakes because it's a little too fast for what it is there. Half loop twist into some helixes, which is why I had it brake earlier, into another loop. And then diagonal curves into this corkscrew, passing by the other train, around onto that lift chain, and a little bit of bumps before the end of the ride. So, yeah. Very condensed. Like, more so than condensed even, and doesn't have seemingly unrealistic head choppers like condensed did for whatever reason. So, yeah. And it actually has a launch, which is 26 miles an hour, but when you go on board, you'll see that it's really not any more than just being pushed out of the station normally, but I needed that extra speed to get through the serpent rolls, and specifically the loop right there. So yeah, let's ride forward, just not there, right here. This is hope y'all enjoy Venom. And I must say, the ride lining up with itself was completely unintentional. It was just, I ran it a couple times and said, whoa, that looks neat. I'm glad that worked out that way. And so, that's how the ride goes. Not sure how I'd rig it up to get the wait times right for guests, although I would imagine it can be done. With the amount of time that's given there, should be enough time, potentially even to load a completely full train. Haven't tried it out, but I'll see what wait times force it to be the best it can be. Have a little bit of fun with it, and probably even use it in a scenario or two, because, you know, it's pretty small, and small footprint seems to be important in the scenarios of this game. So, yeah, I hope y'all enjoyed Venom, and I'll have more coasters soon, I think. A lot more, as I have old rides to show off. Lots of old rides. You will see. So yeah, see ya. Goodbye. Actually, post-production, I must add that if you dump a hole in the ground of the right size, it actually works out pretty well, as well. So, there's that, too. Yeah, that's that. Bye, again.